Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is Rayge, and we are back today to unpack the Primordial Avenger event here featuring STARBRAND. As you guys know, Out of Time is going to be required for the next legendary character, so it's important to understand how this event is going to be detailed. Having said that, it's actually going to be starting pretty shortly here, so I'm glad we got the details in yesterday's blog post, as well as the announcement of Dark Dimension 7, in addition to Gear Tier 19 also coming very shortly here. So lots of exciting updates to come, but first, how is his event overall? We know he's needed for the next legendary, so we need to be mindful of that. So if you go to the Marvel Strike Force blog website here, they did provide us the event chart. So thankfully, he is a 45 shard character unlock, so it's gonna be pretty easy to unlock him from a shard standpoint. But how is the event set up overall? This one is mainly a war event. As you can see from the scoring, a couple things, right? These ancient Rayge orb fragments are going to obviously add points, 1 per, but the bulk of the points, as you can see here, a big component coming from the war battle. So you definitely want to be active here for the limits. And in addition to that, you're also getting a lot of different bonuses here. If you already invested in Black Knight, STARBRAND, or Cosmic Ghost Rider, if you already unlocked them with the usage of power cores or offers, obviously that's going to help out overall. And we also see here, when we take a look at the event chart, everything on the right side with the STARBRAND 5 shards there, it's going to be very important to be mindful of targeting those ones, and as well the T-Rex tooth that's also available on milestone 11. So there's also a Blitz component that's actually tied back to the web milestone that we're also going to be factoring in. So I did have a chance to put this all together here for a chart. So here you guys go. Overall, the summary of what we need to be doing for, I guess here in this case, the 7-day event that it's gonna be run. So if we work our way top down, playing through the war battle 1,000 per, so I'm assuming that's gonna be win or losing. You're gonna get a max of 24,000 points. That's assuming you do 8 battles per war, or if you just wanted to start strong, you may not even need to participate in the last war of the week. With the out of time characters, so this does include characters like Captain America, Captain Carter. Using them is going to max out an additional 2,500. And as I shown earlier with the additional newer out of time characters like Black Knight, Cosmic Ghost Rider, and STARBRAND, if you do have them at 5 stars and beyond, they can actually give you a hefty 17,000 plus. And again, assuming you have them at 7 stars, this could be a very easy event, as that's a very nice component that they've added there for obviously those who have spent or used power cores. Now, a big component is going to be coming from the fragments that are actually situated in ISO-8 campaign. So we did actually highlight here with an assumption. We're going to, usually with the way we map these events, is that they typically want us just to hit it when we utilize the minimum resources. So that's kind of what I assume right now. I'm assuming each node is going to grant us 8 points per. Okay, and then that's also assuming that we're using 200 cores per day to refresh ISO-8, which is about 1,100 energy per day used. And you can see that adds a sizable component here of 61,600 points just from the ISO-8 campaign. So this is a very important piece here. And then also to be mindful of, here guys, is the web milestone side, which is the Blitz credits, right? So again, we're going to do a couple of assumptions here, but if you're doing about 4 to 5 rotations per day for the 7 days, hopefully they still have the 1 hour reset here, and that's over the span of the 7 days. You could hit actually potentially 40,000 points here, but again, that's assuming you're getting 50 plus wins, right? So that's going to be the one thing to be mindful of in tracking that. And it is a cumulative milestone on the web, so that way you can actually track it in real time to see how you're doing. So obviously if you go top heavy and do more rotations earlier on, this could actually get completed quite easily in 3 or 4 days if you're going ham. So adding this all together, guys, what do we get? We get actually in totality here, being free to play, 128,000 points, 100. And the reason I highlighted the 8 points per is because typically, if we're being reasonable here in terms of how they set up the milestones, they usually are allowing us to get the unlock. So 88,000 points is going to get us the T-Rex tooth, as I shown earlier at milestone 11. Milestone 14 is going to give us the 127,000 points, which actually secures the STARBRAND unlock. Milestone 18, if you guys go beyond that, and I believe this is going to be quite achievable if you already have some of these out of time characters unlocked, it's going to give you that opportunity here for the extra 25 STARBRAND at milestone 18. So something to be mindful of. But overall, I think for this event, considering he's a 45 shard unlock, it is a little bit more involved than I would have liked, especially since with the Blitz rotations going in and out, you know, it's not exactly the funnest activity when you're trying to do that over the span of a week as well. But again, we're being mindful here. We're using assumptions, assuming it's 8 points per ISO-8. If it's higher, this could very much well be easier, right? I hope that's the case. I hope I'm wrong here, because I do like to be conservative in my analysis. But if it's higher than 8, let's say 10 points or 12 points per, it can be a very, very simple event, and you can actually, you don't have to maximize the Blitz rotations, and if that's the case. But make sure you get the easy points in, right? Make sure you guys are doing the war, doing the out of time characters like Carter and Captain America, even if you don't have the other 3 unlocked, and as well farming ISO-8 as much as you can, because you can see here where the majority of the points are going to be coming from. So there you guys have it, a quick rundown here of the Primordial Avenger featuring STARBRAND and his unlock. And again, as a reminder, he is going to be a required character for the next featured legendary character, whomever that may be, respectively with their team. So definitely great to take advantage of this. And what we've seen from these past events too is they do get featured in additional strike passes and as well as battle passes. So we likely will see more shards of STARBRAND coming, but this may be the start of it. So hopefully this is definitely an easier event than what we can see. Yeah, fingers crossed there, but hopefully this helps you guys out. Let me know anything in the comments below. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.